guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Daniela. On this channel I do fashion, lifestyle and a bit of finance related videos every so often, so if that's something you're into, go ahead and click subscribe and just keep on watching. In today's video I'll be talking about the cost of living in London. I myself migrated here 4 years ago, and prior to this I was completely clueless. I didn't know it was this expensive. So if you're someone that's forever curious, or you're looking to migrate here or come here to study in the future, I think this is a perfect video for you. So as we all know, London is one of the most expensive cities in the world. I often compare it to like living in LA or New York. Well, to be honest, I compare it to New York because like when I watch all those real estate shows in New York, like I'm like, what they get for the amount they're paying is very much comparable to London. So no further talking, let me just get straight into it. So our most expensive bill each month is childcare costs. I know some of you might be looking at me like, childcare costs, like why shouldn't it say house, rent or mortgage? And that's because like we actually own this property outright. So we live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and that's completely ours, its own outright. So thank God for that. We don't have to worry about living rent or anything like that, so that's a blessing. So as I said earlier, our biggest expense is childcare costs, and each month that's for £819. Just for disclosure, my son only goes to nursery 3 days a week. As I said earlier, I want to work part-time, so he goes nursery Monday, Tuesday and Wednesdays, and that's £819. So yeah, onto our next expense, and that is food. So if you haven't checked out our previous videos, so in the previous video we did a market haul and a grocery haul. That was all coming leading up to me doing this video. So as you saw in that video, like on average we try and spend £60 each week to go market. So that's just to get our fresh fruits and vegetable, well, some fruits and vegetable, and also meat. And then on top of that we also go to the supermarket. So on average we also try and spend £60, but that's not always the case. So just run it up and say like on average you probably spend like £500 each month on food. The next expense I have for you guys here, and that's council tax. So each month you spend £132 for council tax. So this varies depending on the area you live in and also the value of your property. So council tax is basically a tax given by your local authority for things like garbage collection, parks, and to be honest I feel like I'm getting value for my council tax because around my area like there's some really nice parks, and I do take advantage of them. I do use them. Our next expense is electric, and for electric we pay £80 by direct debit. So £80, like for some houses here you do have electric and you also have gas, but with our apartment like it doesn't come with gas, so we have to use electric for everything. So that's for stove, the boiler, everything is completely electric. Given that the time is a bit colder now, that does go a bit higher. So £80 is what on average we are supposed to spend each month, but if it does go over we just have to pay the little difference. So I think it's over now, because like when I looked on the smart meter earlier it was showing that we were over by like £2 thereabout. So I just insert the actual amount that we would pay this month. And then because I live in an apartment, you have to pay service charge. So service charge is basically a maintenance fee for the building. So that covers like them cleaning the window, like hoovering, vacuuming, vacuuming the complex and stuff like that. Just ensure that the place is maintained to a certain standard and it doesn't run down. So for that I pay £90 and 22p. So that is collected each month as well by direct debit. So guys this is actually sad because like I didn't know how much we paid for our water bill. I had to be there looking all over for the bill to be able to do this video. So each month, on average, each month we're supposed to pay £32.50 for water. But if I'm being honest, always is with us is that we get a bill like every 6 months, and they basically tell us like how much we're supposed to pay there and then. And the last bill we got was in August, and in August that was for £207.74. so £207.74, that was for our water bill for 6 months. So I also have a phone bill. So I'm on a 2-year contract. The contract will be finishing in September thereabout. So yeah, I'm on a 2-year contract, and for that contract I pay £58.80. I won't be including my husband's contract because I don't contribute towards that, and I feel like that's unfair for me to be like, oh, this is our monthly expense, and like I can up the amount we do pay each month, when like it don't affect me. Like I contribute £0 to that. So yeah, for my personal phone bill I pay £58.80 each month. And then we also have broadband. So with the broadband, you know, you have the our telephone, the landline. So you have the landline and the broadband, and together that's £26 each month. And then we also have TV services. So we have, when my husband uses No TV Sports every so often, like if there's a certain match he wants to watch, and for that it's £9.99. And then I have Prime TV, just, you know, you gotta love a little bit of express delivery. So yeah, I get Prime delivery and I get Prime TV just because like it has the Prime service. So like then because eczema, or like in the spur of the moment, like I feel like, oh, I need this or I need that, like next day delivery, sometime like same day by 10 o'clock, I'm like, yes, I'm all here for it. So for that it's $7.99. And then the thing that annoys me the most, like I still can't wrap my head around this one, TV license. In the UK you have to pay TV license to watch free TV, or what we consider like free view TV. So like, you know, in Jamaica there are certain channels that are free, like CVM and TVJ. In America, like you probably have certain TV channels as well, like they are completely free. If you don't have cable, you can just watch those. Here, no baby, the BBC say because they don't show advertisements on their channel, you should pay. You consumers should pay. I don't mind a little ad here and there, like I can get up, make myself a cup of tea, like run to the bathroom, but now they're like, oh, program back to back and you're supposed to pay. It annoys me. I still can't get around it. It annoys me. So yeah, for the TV license they charge $157.50 for the year, and you have the option to pay that monthly, and each month that works out to be £13.12. So in total our TV related expense comes to £31.01. So my transportation fee is really cheap, and that's because I take the bus. So with the bus I pay £1.50 for each journey. I don't buy a travel card or anything like that. I just tap my card on the bus and go about my merry ways, because I don't think I need to be buying a bus pass for a week. I'll just insert down here what a bus pass for a week is. I feel like I'm losing money. So I just do pay as you go, and that's £1.50 for each journey. So for the day going back and forth, that works out to be £3. So I do work 3 days a week, so 3 is 9, 9 times 4, 36. So I pay £36 a month. I know for some persons this might be more expensive depending on where you go work, and like if you're taking the train. Listen, train fee, like when I tell my husband like how much I pay each month for my bus journey, he laughs because like his bus journey is like way more than this for a week. His is probably £60. I think it's £60. I need to ask him just for clarification, but yeah, it depends on like in London the boroughs are separated by zones. So like you have different zones. So you have zone 1, zone 2. So zone 1 will be in like central London, and like the further out you go, like the wider the zone be, like the higher the zone be. So like you can go up to zone 6, 7, I think. So yeah, the further out you're going, the more expensive your train fee is going to be. So if you can take the bus, baby, take the bus. Actually, I sit on the bus for like 1 hour to get to work because I'm a frugal babe. I'm a frugal babe, and if I see I can cut down my expense like significantly, I'm going to sit on that bus, bring my earphones, plug them in, watch a movie, and then like I have my little book in my bag as well, like any little thoughts I have, just pop them down, and by the time quick you know, you reach your destination. Yeah, so that's something you can consider. Like if you're coming here, just take the bus, just take the bus. And then there's this thing as well, like you can hop on any bus in London within the 1 hour for the same £1.50, so you can tap your card again just to get on, but they won't charge you once it's in that one hour limit. So yeah, there's this saving acts you can utilize. And then if say you're working every day for the week, it's probably best to consider getting a bus pass, a weekly pass as well. And there's also the option to get it monthly if you wanted to. So yeah, enough about transportation. That's it for me. And then because now I'm trying to do YouTube, I'm trying to create content, my expense for that is $19.97 each month, and that's just for the Adobe Premiere Pro software. So yeah guys, that's everything we do incur as a family of 3. As I said, I didn't include certain expenses such as like, oh, if it's someone's birthday, it's Valentine's Day, it's Christmas, it's my birthday, you know, when it's your birthday you do a bit extra. Like these are the things like are fixed each month, despite like us going anywhere. Even now we're in a lockdown, like we still have to send Dominic to nursery because like the nurses still charge you. So yeah, that's everything we incur. And I think let me just go ahead and add that up for you guys. To be honest, I didn't do it prior to this because I wanted my reaction to be natural. Does that make sense? So in total guys, everything came to £1,827 64 pence. £1,800. So I know, like, yeah, it's a lot, but then to be honest, because the way we share the bill, so I'll pay for certain things, like I'll pay for the service charge, my husband pay for the council tax bill. Like we don't really feel the full effects of the total overall expense. So yeah, and then even in regards to like the nursery fee, like he pays a certain percentage and then I'll pay a certain not certain percentage, a certain amount, to be honest. And yeah, that's how we do it. I know for some persons it might be different, like they split everything down 50-50, but then we try and factor in like, oh, my husband works more than me, and then I only work part-time. By me working part-time, our nursery fee is a bit reduced, because if Dominic was supposed to go nursery full-time, baby, it would be $1,200 something for full-time nurseries, but no, it doesn't make sense. So I work part-time, and then as such his nursery fee is able to reduce. So yeah, that's our monthly expense for each month. So yeah, that's our also the expense for each month. Hope you guys found this video informative and you enjoyed this content. So until next time, walk good, take care, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.